Love is in the air with Valentine's Day here, which makes it the perfect time to play some romance games. Hi my lovelies, it's Ploopy here and welcome back to my channel. Unfortunately, I don't have anything better to do on Valentine's Day, so instead of eating a box full of chocolates today, I thought I would play some obscure Japanese romance flash games from the 2000s. Starting off with a fan favorite is the Office romance game. In it, you have to help Jim over here woo Pam before the day is over. Unfortunately, your nasty old boss over here wants Pam for himself. Ew, so you have to kiss Pam when he's not looking. The trick I found to winning this game after many failed attempts, and I mean many, is to focus on the hand of the boss. As soon as he lets go of his phone, you let go of the mouse. Though, sometimes he jukes you. What a sneaky bastard. Another tip that I have is that you want to get as many points as possible in the beginning. That way, you won't have to rush towards the end. Once you reach about, let's say 800 points around 4 p.m., you should be good. And voila, when it's 6 p.m., Pam should be going home with Jim and not that nasty old boss. When I first played this game, I was so worried about getting caught by my mom, so not only was I trying to avoid getting caught in-game, I also had to avoid getting caught out of the game. Talk about a stressful work environment. Because of that, I was never able to get the good ending, until now at least. Regardless, next up are the Ribon games. Quick background on Ribon: they are a monthly shoujo magazine published by Shueisha with their first issue going back to 1955. In the early 2000s, they created some flash games to go with some of the manga series in the magazine. And with that, they blessed us with these games. Similar to the Office romance game is this one titled Hyokoi Just Looking at You. Based off the manga Hyokoi, you play as Hiyori and your job is to stare at Yushin while he is sleeping without getting caught by the teacher. Unlike the previous romance game, it is a lot more forgiving, with there being 3 chances. Despite that, I still managed to somehow fail on my first try, but eventually I got the good ending. I also have to note that there is a lot of head whipping going on in this game, and it low-key gave me motion sickness. Therefore, I would not recommend this particular game to anyone who may have vertigo. The next Ribon game on my list is Kiraakira Makeup. In this game, you have to help Ageha with her makeup by following the picture. Although it seems like a simple premise at first glance, the mouse control definitely makes the game a lot harder than it has to be, especially when paired with the small window that the game is displayed in. Like my previous games, it took me a couple of tries to get it right, specifically the eyebrows. For some reason, that was the hardest part for me, despite the only thing I had to do was hold the mouse button. Maybe it's because I never do my eyebrows. As for the lips, just make sure it doesn't overlap the mouth, and for the blush, click 2 times on each side. The last 2 games I have from Ribon are these games for Love Beerish. Fittingly, there's a heart-shaped chocolate cake cooking game, perfect for Valentine's Day, and hey, it doesn't look too difficult. Actually, I may have overfilled the chocolate. It's fixable though. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this particular game was damn near impossible. Particularly the section with the letters. Like, I'm playing this with a mouse. I don't know how to write the letters, and it is definitely not a skill issue. Yeah, it's totally not because I have a very unsteady hand. Anyways, luckily I had better luck with the sequel. Yes, there is a sequel for this, and it is a lot easier. I guess they got some customer feedback after the previous one, and toned it down a bit with the difficulty. For this one, we have to make star-shaped cookies. Not very romantic, but whatever. Despite poorly placing the molds and almost burning the cookies, I still got an oishi at the end. An absolute miracle if we take in my real-life baking skills, combined with my gaming skills, into account. An absolute miracle, I tell you what. Although that is my last ribbon game, I still have one final game to end off this video. Unlike the previous games, this one is more of a josei game, something for the ladies. Titled Love Collection 06, it is a game developed by Funkyland. In it, you play as a stressed out office lady. At least, she was always stressed out when I was playing. The game takes place over the course of 7 days, and each day you are presented with a different scenario. When you first boot the game, you start on a Sunday to help you familiarize yourself with the mechanics. Then, on Monday, you have new employees joining the company, so you want to dress like a capable senior. In order to do so, you have to refer to this guide on the website that shows you which item pairs well with which. By the end of the day, it will give you a report on how well you did through a little dialogue. This then repeats throughout the week, and by Saturday night, you should receive a message from any possible suitors. Unfortunately, much like real life, I did not have a date for Sunday. Instead, I spent the day resting at home, which honestly isn't that bad. While I would show you guys the other 21 different endings, I sadly couldn't find any videos on this game, except for the sequel. However, I will attach a link in the description of this video for those who want to try it out for themselves. Additionally, I may or may not live stream the game, so please check either my community tab or Instagram for updates on that. And that concludes my love-themed games of the day, and I hope you all have a happy Valentine's Day. I will see you all next time. Ta-ta!